Have you ever scrolled through the comments on a dating advice video and seen something like, "Where were you 20 years ago? I wish I'd known this back then. I could have dodged so many disasters in my love life." It's heartbreaking, right? All those missed opportunities to spot the red flags, avoid the heartbreak, and steer clear of the guys who turn out to be more frog than prince. Well, today we're diving into 13 crucial secrets about men that can change the game for anyone navigating the world of dating. These aren't just tips. They're hard-won insights that can help you build healthier, happier connections. Let's break them down one by one with real talk, examples, and a bit of humor to keep things light. Buckle up. We're going deep to make sure you walk away empowered. Starting with secret number 1, you are amazing. Seriously, stop for a second and let that sink in. You're unique with your own spark that no one else can replicate. The key here is never to waste your time or energy on guys who can't see that. To the right man, you'll be invaluable, like a rare gem he wouldn't dream of letting slip away. So don't settle for someone who makes you feel anything less. And if there's a guy you're into, don't bend over backward trying to prove your worth. The right one will spot it from a mile away. No sales pitch required. Instead, flip the script and invest that energy in yourself. Treat yourself like the incredible person you are. Maybe that means carving out time for hobbies that light you up, like painting, hiking, or diving into a good book. Or it could be as simple as setting boundaries in your daily life, saying no to things that drain you. The return on this investment? Massive. When you value yourself, it shows. It's like turning on a beacon that attracts people who respect you. Think of it as a lighthouse guiding ships safely to shore. Good men are drawn to women with healthy standards because it signals strength and self-assurance. On the flip side, if you're constantly dimming your light to fit someone else's idea of you, you're inviting in the wrong crowd. Self-respect isn't just a buzzword, it's the foundation for attracting partners who treat you right. Imagine walking into a room and owning it, not because you're trying to impress, but because you know your worth. That's the vibe that turns heads for all the right reasons. Now moving to secret number 2. Women who don't try too hard, especially those who avoid chasing, often have way more success in dating, and they feel happier and more secure along the way. Chasing or over-efforting. It backfires big time. The harder you push in your love life, the less you get back. It can make you feel like you're losing pieces of yourself, and honestly, that's because you are. If you're constantly initiating texts, planning dates, or twisting yourself into knots to make him notice you, it diminishes your value. Not just in his eyes, but in your own. Picture this. You're on a seesaw. If you're the only one pushing down to keep things balanced, eventually you'll exhaust yourself and the whole thing tips over. A healthy dynamic requires effort from both sides. Sure, you'll both need to put in work. Relationships aren't passive. But if you're the one always pulling the weight, it's not a relationship. It's a solo act. Let's say you're dating someone and you're always the one suggesting plans or checking in. If he responds half-heartedly or goes for days, that's your cue. He's not the right fit. Forcing it won't magically make him step up. Instead, lean back and observe. Does he match your energy? If not, redirect that effort elsewhere, like building your own fulfilling life. Women who embody this often find that men pursue them more genuinely because it creates intrigue and respect. It's counterintuitive, but easing off the gas pedal can actually accelerate things with the right person. And the best part? You stay true to yourself, avoiding that sinking feeling of desperation. Trust me, the peace that comes from not chasing is worth its weight in gold. Secret number 3. Master the art of knowing when to believe what he says and when to take it with a grain of salt. This skill alone can save you from mountains of heartache and wasted time. Here's the breakdown. If he drops something negative, like "you deserve better than me," "I'm not ready for a relationship," "I see you as just a friend," "I'm not looking for anything serious," or "I still think about my ex a lot," believe him right away. Even if his actions seem flirty or inconsistent, don't second guess it. A mature, good-hearted guy won't play games that risk losing you. So, if you're hearing these lines, he's either manipulating you or being brutally honest. Neither is worth your time. On the other hand, when he says positive things like, "I can see us together forever," "I'm falling for you," "You're exactly my type," or "I love you," pump the brakes. Don't dive in head first. Ask yourself, Do his actions back this up? Is he showing up consistently, making plans, introducing you to his world? If yes, great, you might have a keeper. If not, keep him on probation. Words are easy, actions are the real proof. Let me paint a scenario to make this crystal clear. Imagine you're a few dates in, and he says, "I'm not ready for commitment." But then he keeps calling and taking you out. Tempting to ignore the words, right? Wrong. Often, this is a way to keep things casual without guilt. Fast forward a month, and you're invested while he's pulling away. Heartbreak City. Contrast that with a guy who says, "I love spending time with you," and follows through by planning thoughtful outings and checking in daily. That's alignment. Learning this discernment is like having a built-in lie detector. It filters out the players and highlights the genuine ones. Practice it early, and you'll thank yourself later. Secret number 4. A good man will never risk losing you. He'll protect the connection you've built, even if it means owning up to mistakes. Sure, everyone slips up, no one's perfect, but a quality guy won't deliberately cross lines he knows could push you away. If you set a boundary like, "I need open communication," he won't make you repeat it endlessly or blow up to get him to respect it. He'll hear you, adjust, and move forward. That said, boundaries aren't meant to be a minefield. Pick them wisely. If everything becomes a boundary, from how he texts to what he wears, he'll feel like he's walking on eggshells, and that can erode the relationship. It's about balance, protecting your needs without micromanaging. For example, if he forgets to call when he said he would once, that's human. But if it's a pattern that disrespects your time, address it calmly. A good man will apologize and improve. If he dismisses it or turns it around on you, that's a sign he's not invested. Think of it like guarding a treasure. He values you, so he safeguards the bond. This secret helps you spot the difference between a guy who's in it for real and one who's just passing time. It also reminds you to maintain your own self-respect. Don't lower your standards to keep someone who isn't meeting them halfway. Secret number 5. No one is too busy to reply within 24 hours after reading your message. If he sees it and takes longer than, say, 8 hours to respond, especially without a good reason, it's a red flag. In the early stages, he might be crafting the perfect reply to impress you, and you'll feel it. The message will be thoughtful, detailed, maybe even flirty, but more often, delayed responses mean he's not that into you or he's playing games. Short, vague replies? That's like a flashlight with no batteries, zero illumination on his feelings. Let's expand on this with an everyday example. You're excited after a great date, so you text something fun like, "Had a blast last night. Can't wait to do it again." He reads it at noon but replies at midnight with, "Yeah, me too." Lame. Contrast that with a guy who's genuinely interested. He might respond within the hour with, "Absolutely, that restaurant was amazing. How about trying that new spot this weekend?" See the difference? Effort shows priority. In our hyper-connected world, busy is often an excuse. Work, friends, life, everyone has it, but we make time for what matters. If he's consistently slow, it signals low interest. Don't make excuses for him. Use it as data to decide if he's worth your energy. This secret empowers you to value your time and seek reciprocity from the start. Secret number 6. Call it old-fashioned, but if he doesn't insist on paying for the first date, the one he asked you out on, it's not a promising sign. Keywords: insist, first date, and he initiated. Men often express interest through providing and protecting, and that first bill is a prime opportunity to show it. It's like a knight slaying a dragon to win your favor. If he's not eager to cover it, where's the enthusiasm? Of course, this doesn't mean he should bankroll everything forever. That's not healthy or fair. But on that inaugural date, when the check arrives, watch his reaction. If you offer to split, which is polite and appreciated, an interested guy will still push to pay, saying something like, "No, I've got this, let's make it my treat." If he lets you pay or splits without a fuss, it might indicate lukewarm feelings. Why does this matter? It's about effort and intention. The first date is special. There's only one. It's his chance to impress and signal he values the time together. If he misses that, it could foreshadow a lack of investment. Use this as one piece of the puzzle, not the whole picture, but it's a telling one. Secret number 7, you can't change him, period. Don't fall for the potential. Love who he is right now or walk away. Most men don't transform because someone nags them. They change only if they want to. If there's a habit or trait you dislike, like constant flakiness or emotional unavailability, you can't fix it. Your power lies in how you respond. Withdraw attention from those who don't treat you well. For instance, if he's rude to waitstaff on dates, that's not a quirk you'll teach out of him. It's a character reveal. Give your energy to guys who already align with your values. Attention is your currency. Spend it on those who earn it through consistent, respectful behavior. Not because they're hot or the chemistry's off the charts, but because they treat you right. This mindset shifts you from fixer to selector, saving you from years of frustration. Secret number 8, chemistry is wildly overrated. Too many people, men and women alike, base 90% of their partner choice on that spark, and it leads to regret. I've seen it play out. A solid, kind guy gets overlooked for the exciting, unavailable bad boy because the chemistry feels electric. But often, that thrill is just the chaos of an emotional roller coaster mistaken for passion. Attraction matters, absolutely, but shared values, strong communication, and compatibility trump fireworks every time. A relationship isn't a string of steamy nights. It's a profound friendship with someone you adore kissing and cuddling. Imagine building a life with a partner who gets your jokes, supports your dreams, and communicates openly. That's sustainable magic. If you're choosing between steady reliability and turbulent excitement, opt for the former. Over time, genuine connection builds its own heat, far deeper than fleeting chemistry. To illustrate, think of a house. Chemistry is the flashy paint job, but values are the foundation. Without a solid base, it all crumbles. Prioritize what lasts. Secret number 9, don't play it cool. Pretending to be aloof doesn't boost his attraction or prevent him from losing interest. We do it to dodge rejection or avoid scaring someone off by showing real feelings, but it backfires. Do you want a guy who sticks around only because you're hiding your cards? Open communication starts day 1. Share what you want, like exclusivity or regular dates, without going overboard. It's a filter. The right guy will rise to meet it, even if it means climbing mountains. If he balks, he's not for you. For example, if after a few weeks you're ready for more commitment, say so. His response reveals everything. Playing cool just delays the inevitable mismatch. Be authentic. It attracts those who value the real you. Secret number 10. You deserve a man who brings out your best self. If being with him makes you shine, more confident, joyful, inspired, that's a green light. But if he triggers constant anger, insecurity, or self-doubt, he's not the one. Even if he's objectively great, if he dims your light, move on. Reflect. Around him, do you feel empowered or exhausted? A true partner amplifies your strengths, not your flaws. This secret is about compatibility. Find someone who elevates you. Secret number 11. When a guy who was once attentive suddenly pulls back, sends mixed signals, and you wisely let him go, only for him to return weeks later all affectionate, it doesn't mean he's realized your worth. It usually means he struck out elsewhere. Taking him back? Recipe for repeat drama? Value yourself enough to say no to boomerang behavior? You deserve consistent interest, not scraps. Secret number 12. Always address red flags. Never sweep them under the rug. Spot 1? Bring it up, hear his side, then decide. For instance, if you're seeking a relationship but he dodges labels or future talks, confront it. If he evades or sugarcoats, dial back your investment. Beyond big flags, ensure core compatibilities. If you crave affection but he's distant, it's a mismatch. Communicate your needs early. It's your job to vet if it can progress, not force it. Secret number 13. You see his best behavior early on. Those first weeks, he's on his A game to impress. If it's already subpar, bail, it won't improve. And remember, it takes time to see the real him, so go slow. Approve gradually, but exit swiftly if red flags emerge. Wrapping this up, these 13 secrets are your roadmap to smarter dating. Apply them, and you'll navigate love with confidence, avoiding pitfalls and attracting what you truly deserve. Thanks for tuning in. Hope this sparks some aha moments.